sheriff's office.
Hey, Virginia, is Charlie in yet?
He sure is. One sec. Charlie!
Yes, Virginia.
Your wife is on the telephone.
Be right there.
Hang up.
Yeah. Damn it, she hung up.
Well, it took you long enough to get over here.
Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
And I'm Keith Carcino, and we want to know,
Have you seen this one?
Didn't we? It seems like last time I was talking about how cold it was where I was.
Yeah.
Didn't I do that last time? I hate to be so
Yeah, I
repetitive,
believe
but
No, but I feel like both times you got on these last two times, y'all been sitting through a cold front.
we're getting ready for another one in a couple days. So all my plants are inside the living room in the house, all covered up and everything. It's like
I have the opposite problem. We had a pool party just now this afternoon.
Oh,
It
you
was
poor
beautiful.
thing.
I know the water was like frigid cold, but it felt so good because it was so hot outsday.
Oh my
So
God!
nice.
Oh,
Had the
God,
most wonderful.
You really just want me to hate you, don't you? Hey everybody, I'm Jay Bullington.
I'm Keith Carcino.
And welcome to HYSTO episode number 241, everybody. We are back in our 11th year. Here we are.
Man,
our 11th year.
full
It's
steam
amazing.
ahead.
I can't believe it. Before we get into the movie that you had me watch for this episode, let's talk about what's new. What's been entertaining you lately, buddy?
Yeah,
Let's start off by saying we're recording this episode really quickly after our last episode,
Right.
so
right.
there hasn't been a whole lot of time to see a whole lot of stuff. So we
Right.
may not have a whole lot to share. But anyway, go ahead.
I actually in the last 3 days I watched 5 movies in the last.
Oh,
3
you're
days.
kidding me! Oh my
Yeah.
God! Okay, I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I've done my homework. I've had a lot of free time. It's been nice. We are in preparation. The reason why we can't record or why we're recording so close to because I will be leaving out of town and I'll kind of be off the grid in Patagonia for the next, I think, 2.5 weeks. I know it's gonna be rough.
Dude, I can't wait to see the pictures when y'all get back. I can't wait.
Part of the reason why we had our little party this afternoon was because some of our friends just came back from Patagonia and they also rented a camper van like we intend to do. So they had a lot of good tips to kind of help us have a nice, safe, cool trip. So yeah, we're setting ourselves up for success. It'll be fun.
Okay.
I did Meanwhile, I did watch the new 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple that just came out this year.
What'd you think?
So if you're going in expecting, like a full on zombie apocalypse, you're going to be disappointed. You do get a much closer look at the alpha zombie. If you remember from 28 Years Later, there was this alpha zombie that who's like this overpowered zombie guy.
Yeah,
we get an up and close personal look at this guy.
Interesting.
And it may not be in the way that you would like. In my opinion. In fact, this movie takes a closer look at this satanic cult that's kind of running along, and I have some questions about the direction they chose to go, honestly.
Okay.
I still think if you've watched all the other ones, you got to watch this one too, of course. But it definitely was not my favorite one of the franchise, but I still enjoyed it. The ending was super cool. I will say that. I highly recommend you watch it just for the ending alone. I thought it was really clever and creative the way that they went about that. I did enjoy the ending. It was really cool. This other one I watched is it's a long time ago. It's from 9 years ago. The Ritual. Have you ever heard of this one?
Oh,
you seen
yes.
this one? The
Yes.
Ritual.
Yeah.
That one had some creepy parts in it too. I did like this weird kind of I don't know, this plant-based, I don't know, it was like this interesting kind of, I don't know, bull kind of thing. It was neat. I thought there were some creepy parts, especially when they found that like abandoned in a farmhouse in the middle
Yeah.
of nowhere. That was
Yeah.
and then you have like this cult like following. I didn't
I
expect
thought it was
that.
pretty good. It's
Yeah, it
not
was pretty
one
good.
that like, oh, I ran out and told everyone,
Oh,
you have
by
to see
far,
this
no.
right away. But I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and I would
I
watch it
enjoyed it.
again. I would
Right.
probably watch it
Yeah.
again.
I'd watch it again
Yeah.
too, but
I
it
didn't
wasn't
buy
like,
it. It's not in my collection, but
I
I
don't
would
think
watch
I'd
it
go
again.
that far. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I would watch it again.
It's mentionable, I'd
Yeah,
say.
it's mentionable. I love it.
There's this other one
I love
from
it.
2020. This one came out last year. It's with Miles Teller. Is that his name? Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy, the girl from,
Yes.
you know what I'm
Oh
talking
yeah, I
about?
love her.
They both star in this movie called The Gorge. It's you're shaking your head like you've seen it, or you've
I
heard of it?
haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot about it. Go ahead.
Man, I really liked it. I thought it was cool. It was really clever. So it's they both play these two separate operatives. One is from the east side, one's from the west side, and they kind of man this kind of lookout tower, this defense post. It's a large, tall tower on either side of this giant gorge, and it's like a huge hole in the middle that's in between them. They go in not real. It's a 1 year contract that both of them have to sign up for, and they're basically in charge of watching over both sides of the gorge, making sure the security defense posts are all in place and well manned and stuff. They're the only ones in the whole area that they think of, but they quickly are. It's interesting because it is a horror movie, and there's some really cool horrific parts, especially once they find out the truth of why they're there and what's inside the gorge.
Okay,
It's
okay.
really good. But
I'm
there's
down.
also a cool romantic side to it too that I was actually really happy to see as well, and the way that their relationship, because they're both on either sides and they're really far away from each other, but they're really cute. They're sending like their own little written messages to each other, and they're both like super badass dead eyes, like they're snipers, like elite snipers, like they can take out people from like 3,000 meters. It's crazy. But it's really cool to see how their relationship builds and how they come about learning about the truth of why they're truly there. So I would definitely recommend The Gorge.
The Gorge.
It just came out last year too, and again, I didn't expect to see two really kind of current, big A-list actors. I would call them two in this area because they're kind of the thing right now. I really liked them both, so highly recommend The Gorge. Watch it if you get a chance.
Cool.
And that's it. How about you, Jay? What's been entertaining you lately?
Well, I don't have any movies, but there is
Yeah,
a
it's only been a
series.
few days.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
there is a series on HBO Max, and I was a little late coming to it compared to a lot of people out there, but it's Heated Rivalry.
Oh, we were just talking about this upstairs at our pool party just now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
Heated rivalry.
Let me just, and I'm putting this mildly, one of the most gay-friendly series I've
No.
ever seen on TV.
Th-
Whoa,
This is
baby.
like hockey, right? It's like
Yes,
hockey, is it?
they're hockey
Yeah.
players. Oh my God, it is so good. It is so fun. The two actors are great. And I love it because off screen they have a great sense of humor about what they're doing on screen. They have a
right.
really great sense of humor about it. They're really funny
good,
about
okay.
it. They were on the Golden Globes together, doing a presenting one of the awards, and they were just so funny and they're so cute. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. Heated rivalry, baby.
Okay.
That's all I can
I'll put
say.
that on my list. That sounds like fun.
Oh my God! Oh my God! All right, so let's get into our movie that this is the movie you had me watch for this episode. This movie is only a couple years old. It's from 2023, and the movie title, The Last Stop in Yuma County. Let's go.
Morning.
Did you hear about what's going on at the gas station?
What's that?
Sorry, but our gas pumps are dry. I'm waiting on the fuel truck to show up.
Estimated $700,000. A witness spotted a green Pinto with a damaged rear end fleeing the bank at approximately 6:20 a.m. this morning.
Did you hear about the bank robbery this morning?
Hell they doing over there?
It's the car.
Hang up. Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you.
I had a rich old uncle.
Hey, Charlotte.
You're gonna go about your day just like any other day.
Hey, darling.
Said that when he left, all his money would be mine.
What happened to your phone cord?
You're so smart.
If you try anything stupid, I'll shoot you in the face. Understood?
You learn something new that very day. You may not always like it, but it just turns out that way.
Stuck yours too.
That's a green Pinto right there, ain't it? I got an idea.
But it just turns out that way.
Jesus Christ, does everybody have a gun?
Well, you learn something new every day.
Just like Bonnie and Clyde.
I want some of that money.
But it just turns out that way. When you think you're so smart, you
I'm not the bad guy, okay?
Do it already, darling.
well, you learn something new every day.
What's the plan now?
What?
You may not always like it, but it just turns out that way.
The Last Stop in Yuma County from 2023, directed by Francis Galluppi. Apparently, this is the first feature film that he's ever directed. He did some shorts, but I think this is the only feature film. Now, he is set apparently to direct the next Evil Dead movie,
Oh, really?
which is interesting. Yeah. And his name is
Okay.
Francis Galluppi. The stars of the film, the main character, played by Jim Cummings. I really didn't know him that well. I recognized him, but I didn't really know him that well. But there is an actor in this movie that I was really excited about, Barbara Crampton. She doesn't have a big part. She plays the secretary in the.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
she's the
yeah,
blonde
uh-huh.
who plays the secretary in the law office, you know.
Right, right.
But she's a big if you're a horror fan, and especially she's from
Yeah,
the
you
80s
recognize
and
her.
she's still out there looking great and doing great stuff, and she's wonderful. So hi, Barbara Crampton, you're awesome. I love you.
Hey, there's a few other faces that I recognize, but I wouldn't know them by name.
See, I didn't know. I didn't really recognize them, but boy, I tell you. Okay, summary. Here's a summary of the film. While stranded at a rural, why do I always say that badly? Rural.
It's a
rural,
tough word to say.
Rural.
The double R, yeah.
Yeah, and in a kind of country area, Arizona rest stop. Okay.
Rural.
A
Country.
traveling
You can just
salesman
say-
is
you can just
thrust
say
into a
country.
dire hostage situation by the arrival of two bank robbers with no qualms about using cruelty or cold, hard steel to protect their blood-stained fortune. Okay. I've never heard of this movie in my life. Tell me again how you found this movie.
Oh, up until about 2 weeks ago, I also had never heard anything about this movie. You know, I went to visit my parents, and we had been out all day, and we were tired. We came back home, and like, hey, let's pop on a movie. They had watched this earlier and said, you need to see this movie, The Last Stop in Yuma County. I was like, okay. And we had watched quite a few movies together over the course of the time, and this was probably my favorite one that I saw of theirs that they had shown me. They said, you got to watch this, and I was like, man, and there's a couple of parts in there, especially one part in particular was like, just wait, it's about to go down. And sure enough, it does, man. We'll get to that eventually. But yeah, that's how I came about it. I didn't know anything about it either before coming into it.
I
think it's the way to go.
Okay, because I had never heard of this film ever.
Right, I didn't
You know,
either. There's a couple other movies that sound similar to it, like I don't know, like 310 to Yuma or something, I think was one, or Last Stop in Blank County. But so I thought, oh, I've heard of this movie, but then when I watched, I was like, no, I have never heard of it at all.
Never heard of it, never seen it. So the movie at a remote, excuse me, sorry, at a remote desert location in Yuma County, Arizona, in the 70s. So we're back in the 70s. No cell phones. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. A traveling knives salesman. He sells kitchen knives.
Yeah.
He stops at a filling station. Now Vernon, the station and motel attendant, tells him that the station's pumps are dry. There are no other filling stations for over 100 miles, but that the refueling truck is expected to arrive soon. So on the radio, the salesman hears about this bank robbery earlier that morning in a place called Buckeye nearby, where the robbers fled with approximately $700,000 in a green Ford Pinto. Now, first of all, back in the 70s, $700,000.
$700,000. That's a lot of money, man.
That was
yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
millions.
a green Ford Pinto with a damaged rear end. It was described on the radio, so everybody knew what they were looking for, you know. Okay, now Charlotte, a waitress at the nearby diner, is dropped off by her husband Charlie, who just happens to be the local sheriff. Okay. He drives off. She opens the diner and she welcomes the salesman in. He says, "Oh, sit anywhere you like." And chatting with Charlotte, he mentions that he is on his way to Carlsbad, California for his daughter Sarah's birthday.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Okay. Right off the bat, Keith, this guy is acting, he seems weird to me.
Yeah, I agree. There's something off about him, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
What's he up to? Is he up to something?
He just seems so awkward, you know?
He does, right. He really does.
And right away, of course, Charlotte's very likable, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then, not too long after that, the two bank robbers, they're Travis and Bo. Okay, they pass the wreck of the refueling truck and they arrive in a green Pinto. Hello, guess who they are? Which the salesman recognizes as matching the description of the getaway car in the Buckeye robbery. So now we know, okay, we've got the robbers here, but everybody act cool. You know, nobody act like nobody, So he lets Charlotte know. He says, "I think this is these guys." And Charlotte tries to phone her husband at the sheriff's office, but Bo stops her and cuts the phone cord before Charlotte can say a word to the sheriff.
He's been watching them the whole time and knows something's up.
Oh yeah. Now the robbers force her and that salesman at gunpoint to continue behaving normally. Just act like, just have a regular day. Just go out your day like nothing else is happening.
Right. Like that's really gonna happen.
Right. Until the refueling truck comes or somebody else with enough fuel in their car stops by. But unbeknownst to everybody in the diner, the truck will never arrive because it has been run off the road and it lies overturned several miles away with the dead body. The driver's dead. Okay, so
they're gonna be waiting a while.
I'm telling you, Keith, this movie starts, okay, and I'm watching, and it's really, you're just sitting there and I'm like,
waiting for something to happen.
Okay,
right?
Okay.
It's building. It's a slow burn, slow build.
Okay.
Right.
And I'm not going to be able to hold this in, Keith. This is one of the best movies you've ever recommended to me ever. And the whole time we've done this show, I swear to God.
Wait, what? No, I did not.
I am not kidding you, man. This movie knocked me out.
Really?
Man, tell your parents thank you.
I will. I thought you were gonna say I'm so bored. I had to keep watching it. I had to watch it 9 times.
I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I was so involved, and the acting is we'll get to, especially there's one actor that I just oh my God, his choices were just were just priceless. Oh my God, Keith, this movie it's going in my collection. Okay, it's so good. You know, since we started this podcast, a couple movies that like remember Tag?
Oh yeah.
And oh my gosh, the Diving Bell and the Butterfly.
Yeah.
Just these movies are in my heart forever, Keith. And this is one of those movies. This movie really got me, man. It just grabbed me.
Surprised with how I wasn't sure if you like it. I thought you might like it, but I didn't realize you'd like.
What you said about our movie last time, Climax, I'm going to say about this movie. I had to watch it twice. I had to see it twice.
Okay.
I just had to. It was
rarities that happen one after the other. That's pretty cool.
Okay,
Indeed.
so
where do we leave off? Was
the
it
robbers have? Okay, so what we got? We got the robbers have the salesman and Charlotte, the waitress.
Waitress.
They've got him at gunpoint and saying,
Right.
So meanwhile, Charlie has Gavin, his deputy, come to the diner to pick up his coffee for the police station. Charlotte tries to slip a help message into the coffee lid, but he's such an idiot. He spills the coffee, and the lid is unseen when Gavin bumps into Travis, one of the thieves. Yeah. So meanwhile, joining the salesman and Charlotte in the diner are this elderly couple from Texas and a pair of aspiring young criminals named Miles and Sybil. He's all into the movie Badlands, which is a great old movie about crime. Badlands is a great old movie.
Well, and I think they recognize the car before they even walked into the diner.
Yes.
Yeah. And they were trying already. They had like a wrench or something trying to get whatever it was. They were trying to break into the trunk of the of the green getaway car, but to no avail. I think someone walked out on them as they were like in the process of trying to get in, and then they just give up. I don't remember why they went. Why did they go into the diner, or did I think the girl like led him into the diner, right? Which they don't know why they went into the diner in the first
And
place.
I can't. Was it for gas or was it? I think it was a gas situation.
Well,
wasn't
they
it?
were waiting on gas. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, or maybe they just. Yeah, I don't know.
So it
Try out
was.
that pie.
Yeah, yeah. So with the fuel tank of Pete's vehicle being almost full, Bo and Travis try to force him into giving his car keys to them, but several people in the diner are carrying firearms. And then this Mexican standoff happens where everybody's holding everybody on at a gun point. It's just nuts. Okay, so Pete tries to negotiate his way out of this, but Charlotte stabs Bo with a knife, which starts this big shootout, which everybody gets killed except for the salesman and Sybil. Yeah,
I mean,
Sybil
it took
is,
like less than 5 seconds. Everyone is shot.
yeah, boom, 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 and Charlotte getting killed. Just
I know,
the
she's such a
waitress.
sweetheart.
Oh my
Such a
God!
sweetheart.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Everyone got it.
Sybil shoots at the salesman, but he manages to stab her dead in self-defense. Okay. So and before we get everybody's dead, but I got to go back to the two criminals, the robbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Those two actors were hilarious.
Yeah.
They were hilarious. I mean, this movie had me laughing and later on had me crying, actually. I literally
really?
I cried at this movie. You might know what I'm talking about.
I think I might know. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the two criminals, the two robbers, especially the one with the cut off T-shirt, the little white T-shirt.
Yeah. The younger one.
Every choice that actor made was perfect. His costume, the way his costume, his clothes didn't really quite fit, and he was just a man. He was and his hair, everything.
Right, he said all the wrong things and did all the wrong things.
Oh my God, he
too.
was hilarious. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. So good, so good.
Well, the other brother, he didn't die right off. Like he got shot in the neck or something.
Yes.
And he's like holding the wound, but you can tell he has minutes
bleeding
to live.
out.
Yeah, he's bleeding out.
Bleeding out. Yeah.
But he was the most dangerous one.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
He was the most ruthless. He was just,
definitely. Right.
Yeah. Okay, so the salesman decides I'm going to take this money. Why not? I'm going to take the robber's loot.
This is my
Yeah. And he siphons some of the gas out of Pete's truck. Before leaving in his own Toyota, though, he's interrupted by this young couple with a baby who arrive on the scene.
It's interesting. It's interesting too, because when they pull up, they can't see him yet. They haven't gone into. He knows if and when they go into the diner,
they're going to see this.
There's no way to hide
all these dead bodies. Hello.
Right. So he's kind of like. He's at this moment where he's got to think real quick what to do while they're getting out of their car, figuring out where is everybody, is there gas? And he's like, so finally he just gets up and like approaches them, which is okay. Like, how's he gonna play this? I don't know.
This guy is nuts. I mean,
he's nuts
from the beginning. Like I said, from the very beginning, the character is so straight. There's something strange about him, and the actor does a really good job conveying this. It's really good. So he takes the robber's loot and he siphons some of the gas out of Pete's truck, and then he runs into this couple. And in the ensuing scuffle, he ends up killing them both. And unbeknownst to him, shooting his gas tank. Now, wait, before this,
he did not. Yeah, he shot his gas tank. Dumbass.
Yeah, did you notice her name?
The woman, the mom who got shot.
Yeah,
no,
Sarah.
What was her name?
Sarah. He was coming to visit his daughter, Sarah, for her birthday that he hadn't seen in a long time. I think that was his daughter.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was his daughter.
So?
Yeah.
That did not even register.
I know, right? He said, "What? Your name's Sarah?" She said, "Yeah." And he's like, "What?" And then boom, they get,
Oh my God. I might need to read a little further into this. After
I know, right? I'm gonna
have
to watch this. Hit me the second time. This hit me the second time, so I have to watch it again now to see. So good, I love it.
You missed something interesting.
So he ends up killing them both and shooting unbeknownst to him, he shoots his gas tank too.
Yep, that's
so he's pretty much shot himself in the foot there.
Yep.
So he leaves their crying baby in the car. I'm like, you piece of garbage! You're just gonna leave this baby here to die.
What else was he? What?
But it's gonna die. I mean, who's going to take, it's going to,
someone will come eventually, right?
well,
I mean,
actually,
yeah.
he drives off, leaving the trail of spilling gas behind him. And the sheriff and the deputy arrive, and then that's when they find all the carnage, and that's when the sheriff finds his wife, Charlotte. And that's when
Yeah.
I actually shed a couple tears. I mean,
Uh-huh. That was a
that
rough
was such
time.
and I really wasn't expecting to get that moved by this because I've
I'm
been laughing
surprised you
my
weren't.
butt off,
Right, yeah.
So the sheriff wants vengeance now, of course, for his wife's
Of
murder,
course. Of
and
course.
he thinks the salesman's all, why wouldn't he think the salesman did it? Why wouldn't he think it? Um, so
I
the,
think did he take his box of knives with him, or did he leave them in the
no, he left him
diner?
there, and that's when the sheriff opened up that box and went, "What the?"
Yeah, I
Because
knew that was a mistake. Like,
yeah,
why didn't you take that with you? You
yeah.
can't leave evidence
So
behind.
that's evidence that links him right
Yeah.
directly to it.
Uh-huh.
So, the sheriff's like, "You're not innocent." And he shoots at the salesman while he's running off. Well, just before he gets shot in the gut, the salesman ignites that trail of gas that destroys the fuel truck and kills the sheriff, just
Right.
explodes it,
Right on the spot.
And then the sheriff just slumps down into his bag of money as the little piece of bits of
Flying
money
all over
just
the
go
place.
flying away in the wind, and that's it. He's slowly dying. That's it. They're all gone. Boom. The end.
The baby was the only character that actually survives this whole
Maybe we
movie.
hope. We hope.
Oh, we hope. We don't even know. That's
You
right.
don't even know. Yeah. Although the baby was with the deputy.
That's right.
Yeah,
The
so I think the
deputy did,
baby's
okay.
okay. I think the baby's
Okay,
okay. The
right.
baby and the deputy are probably the only ones who lived.
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay, so when Gavin's making small talk with Robert and Erlene, he asked why their grandson moved to Waco, Texas. And she said, this is that old couple, and she says, oh, he sings and plays guitar at a church in Mount Carmel. David Koresh did that as the leader of the Branch Davidians.
Oh,
so
really?
They're like bringing in a little, yeah.
Okay. The Branch Davidian. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah,
My God, what a debacle.
When Sybil and her boyfriend are in the car and he's talking about that heist where you cut a hole in the ceiling and break in all the that's from a movie called Rafifi. That is directly from a movie. He totally ripped off that when she's like, "You got that from a movie." He really did. It's from a movie called Rafifi. Yeah. Gene Jones, who plays Robert, he enters the diner around the 27th minute in the movie. He's called the gas station proprietor in the Coen Brothers film No Country for Old Men. And in that, he plays opposite Anton Chigurh, portrayed by Javier Bardem in the famous coin flip scene. You're going to flip a coin for your life. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's in that. So in 2024, in a 2024 interview, Francis Galluppi, the director, spoke up about his focus on in-camera effects. He wanted the right people. He said, you hire the right pyrotechnic team, and then you go from there. A hill that I was definitely going to die on was making sure everything was practical. From using blanks and squibs and the real explosion to even having the Rifleman episode actually be playing on the TV in the background. He said he didn't want anything done by visual effects.
Okay.
He didn't want he wanted it all to be very real, and he wanted
support
to
that.
70s.
That's a good move. It's a
good
move.
Yeah, it really worked. It really worked. Okay. I really enjoyed the critic responses to this. John Serba from Decider said, taut, gripping, funny, Black as Spades thrillers like this don't come along too often. Okay, now I always try to find two sides to the coin. So here's one that wasn't so positive.
Okay,
Steve Morrissey from Radio Times says, like its marooned characters, the film runs a bit low on fuel towards the end, but by that point, plenty of fun has been had.
Okay.
That wasn't that negative, actually,
Okay, you're right.
Okay, but here's my favorite review because I just agree with every word of this review. Claudia Puig, I've quoted her before from Film Week. Here we go. A quirky indie neo-noir western. It is like a western, right?
Yeah, neo-noir.
With a dash of Coen Brothers and a sprinkle of Tarantino.
Yeah.
Right. Darkly funny, well acted, and cleverly written.
Well, you're right.
I agree with every word of that.
Review was spot on. Yes. And I think that's why I liked it so much, because it did take a little bit of some of my favorite directors and I'll put it into one show.
Oh,
And
man,
I
it
really
was-
felt like we got a little hint of all of it, which is
I can't wait
sprinkled
to
all
see what
throughout.
this guy. Like I said earlier, when we were starting, apparently he's lined up to do the next Evil Dead movie, and I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah,
I can't
right.
wait.
Okay.
The scores kind of threw me off a little bit. The IMDb score is the one that threw me off. 6.9. I thought that
feels
was
low.
low.
That's really low.
Okay, but get this. Get this. Rotten Tomatoes, tomato meter, 97%.
Wow.
That's why it was so hard for me to find a critic review that was negative.
Okay.
97%.
Highly
Popcorn
acclaimed.
meter, 78%.
Really? The viewers, the people, not so much.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm really surprised because
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm going to go ahead and just answer my question right now. I recommend this movie highly.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of this movie
I
now,
thought
Keith.
you'd like it, but I did
Oh.
not expect you to just love it the way you
Oh,
did.
man.
I'm so
Everything.
happy.
Everything,
will-
the acting, the writing, the directing, the filmography,
right,
the photography of it.
screenplay,
It's
just,
just,
you're right, it
yeah,
all worked. Yeah, it was all done
just
very well.
A1, man,
Uh-huh.
A1. I highly recommend this one. Thank you so much,
Okay,
buddy.
I'm so glad you liked it. It
Yeah,
makes me
it
so
was,
happy.
oh man, that was fun. This
Super
is a really
cool.
fun watch, everybody. Do it. Do it.
Okay, do it. Go get it.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Okay.
Last stop.
So meanwhile, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and on X. You can find our podcast on Apple or Spotify or Amazon Prime. Anywhere you find your podcast, you can find us. And if you do download podcasts, please subscribe to us and leave us a rating. We'd really appreciate to hear from you. Okay, so we're moving on in our 11th year. We are going to go back to the 70s.
Okay.
And we're going back to 1974. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but we covered a movie from 1974 once by Mel Brooks called Young Frankenstein.
Yes, I remember it very well.
Well,
Mel Brooks. Big fan of Mel Brooks.
amazingly, Mel Brooks came out with 2 movies in 1974.
Oh, wow. Busy man.
Before Young Frankenstein, there was Blazing Saddles.
I have never seen this. I've only heard nothing but good things about it.
I
Looking-
was so excited when I found out you hadn't seen it. And
Yeah.
joining us will be our good friend Shauna West.
Okay.
When I told her that you hadn't seen this, she was like, "Oh, count me in." She was so in.
Yeah, okay, good. Oh, excited to see Shauna again.
Yeah. So
All right.
Shauna
I
will be
love
joining
everything
us for
Mel
that
Brooks,
one.
so this is going to be fun. I'm
Oh,
sure
man.
it's going to be a
I'm
good
really
time.
excited to get
Okay.
your views on this one. Yeah, this is
Blazing
gonna be
Saddles.
fun. This is gonna be
Let's-
fun. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, until we blaze in our saddles, I'm Jay Bullington,
And I'm Keith Carcino.
and y'all keep watching those movies.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye? Bye-bye. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay.